So you want to know about the wonders of the cosmos, and why this planet is the way that it is. Well, I'll have to start from the beginning. There was one celestial being who grandfathers all life and existence as we know it, and he is called Omnis Scientia, a being of infinite magnitude. Now Omnis sought to bring life to this plane, so he spawned 2 celestial children. He named his son Tumen and his daughter Cantus. Together, the children forged universes, and Omnis was the glue that held everything together. It wasn't long after his children's arrival that he noticed their peculiar nature. Just like kids in our world today, some want to build blocks, and others want to spawn black holes that suck all the blocks up. This was the cycle that Tumen and Cantus shared for millennia. Tumen would build worlds. Cantus would destroy them. They would spat, Omnis would separate them, then rinse and repeat. Now, there is joy to be had in both perspectives, but the 2 children could never see eye to eye. Tumen built worlds, spawned life, smiled, and enjoyed his existence, while Cantus ripped her brother's worlds to pieces, sowed death with her words, and wickedly picked her teeth with the bones of his creation. Although their bickering was quite a nuisance to Omnis, he decided that, just like all his other creations, he would not interfere, because he saw the deep-rooted connection in all things, and understood that their push and pull was just cosmic influence, restoring balance to every dimension across the multiverse. After many centuries of creation, Tumen finally decided on a design he truly loved. It was the Sistine Chapel of all life, and in his eyes, he had to do whatever he could to protect these beautiful and bewildering life forms. Us. Now Cantus had been chomping at the bits for new blood, and to frolic through the galaxies and snap natural disasters over Tumen's worlds. As the building blocks he laid crumbled before him, so fell the pieces of his mind that withheld him from violence. The rift left by Cantus's harshness was too great to mend, and it created a split between our entire dimensions. The celestial war that ensued lasted for decades on many planets, and mere seconds for others. The aftermath of the war left entire civilizations destroyed. The universe as we knew it was crumbling into pieces, as entire planets were cleaved in two with the flick of a wrist. Omnis knew that neither chaos nor order could overtake the other completely without also tipping the scales that held the entirety of existence in its place. So he did what was necessary. Despite the great love he had for them both, he banished his children, never to watch them play their intergalactic block game again. He sent them both away to a realm in which they could not hurt his creations. Overcome by pain and guilt, Omnis sewed the final threads of our tapestry together, and then took his own life. The surge of creation that his final act spawned still surges into the vast expanses of every known and unknown universe that ever has or ever will exist. Well, that's what Grandma told me anyways. Might just be a wives' tale, but I will say, looking at the planet that was cleaved in two outside, you do have to wonder what kind of power could make such a cut. As I look out the window of the bar, spinning around the satellite spire and rising slowly up to the top, I see exactly what Bill, the barkeeper, is talking about. The two halves of MeshWorld look like an apple that was cleaved in two and roughly sewed back together. The rough-looking urban landscape is held together by planet-sized staples, chains, and conduits. As the planet spins in orbit, it pulses and clanks loudly, bouncing in and out like a bike shock going over jumps. It bewilders me that people are able to accomplish such rudimentary but incredible feats of healing, so much so you believe in Tumen and all the other gods for a second. And then you gulp down your drink, terrified to think that there might be a power out there that cleaved such an immaculate thing in two with the flick of a cosmic hell-bent wrist.